This story comes to us from lcsun-news.com. It's from the Las Cruces Sun News. Police confirmed that officers shot and killed a woman Saturday before Easter after several reports from local news outlets reported the police shooting. Now, in a news release, Las Cruces Police Department confirmed that officers responded to the 800 block of Fir Avenue around 6:30 p.m. on April 16th. That was the Saturday before Easter. Police said they were responding to a call regarding a woman with a knife making homicidal threats toward another person. Police discovered a woman, 75-year-old Amelia Vaca, at the house. Now listen to this. You guys are going to love this story. On arrival, if I keep sniffing, no, I don't do coke, okay? Somebody said that and was like, you shouldn't be sniffing and people are going to think stuff. No, it's because I have a cold, okay? I have a cold and I have congested. It stems from when I had COVID. I still am having congestion problems from COVID, and so my nose sometimes it runs, or I have to, so it's okay. It's from COVID. It's from I'm still having problems with congestion. But back to the story. So on arrival, remember, to the call of the old woman, a Las Cruces Police Department officer encountered a female who was armed with at least one knife. The incident resulted in the officer firing at least one round at the female. Now, police did not confirm Vaca's name or age in their release. See, they issued a news release and they kind of hid some information there. That's why we record the police. They also did not provide the name of the officer who shot Vaca. Now, instead, Vaca's grandson, Brian Gutierrez, told the Sun News and other media outlets about the incident. Gutierrez said that Vaca lived with dementia and was experiencing a mental health crisis at the time of the shooting. 75-year-old woman with alleged dementia, having a mental crisis, has a knife, gets shot. Now, some people will say, well, a cop had to do it. He had to save his own life. He had to whatever. Sometimes you just have to assess the situation. Could he not outrun a 75-year-old woman with dementia? I know you say, well, is the cop supposed to outrun her? Taser? Pepper spray? No, I'm going to shoot her. And I'm sorry, I know I'm armchair quarterback in here, but sometimes you just have to use your common sense. 75-year-old demented woman with a knife. Is it really... Is lethal force the only option? Now, Gutierrez said my aunt ended up calling the police so they could get an ambulance to get her help. And what did they do? They sent the cops. Instead, the police themselves showed up. Gutierrez said that officers removed other family members from the house, as the family members told police that Vaca was mentally ill. Gutierrez also said that Vaca had the knives next to her, not in her hand, when police shot her. I was unable to find any body cam videos or anything of this, so we can't confirm that. But again, 75-year-old woman, dementia. Cop couldn't get in his car, and I don't know. Gutierrez said the officer kept telling her, put the effing knife down, put the effing knife down. When they finally pushed my cousin and my aunt away, the officer shot 2 shots at my grandma. Gutierrez said that Vaca and the officer were only a few feet apart when the shots were fired. The whole incident lasted a few minutes. The Doña Ana County Officer Involved Incident Task Force, made up of the New Mexico State Police, the Doña Ana County Sheriff's Office, the New Mexico State University Police Department, and the Las Cruces Police Department, are investigating the incident, according to a news release. So everybody's investigating this one. And you want to know why? Because it was a 75-year-old woman with dementia who was having a mental health crisis. So yeah, we need to jump on this one. We don't want people protesting in Albuquerque. And this is a tough one because, I try to put myself in the officer's shoes, and you're trying to hypothetical think about that. Now you're trying to picture it. It's just, I know there's not a lot of information to go on. I did search for body camera videos on YouTube. I haven't found anything for this. But again, let's take the common sense approach. 75-year-old woman has dementia, having a mental health crisis. Did he have to shoot her? They got the family away from her, they said.